Yay! Yet another Amazon haul. I do these in jest of the people that actually buy cool shit. I have to buy stuff to survive, so. Neat logo. Okay, my most favorite and treasured thing. I had this awesome shirt and it had a picture of Jesus with his crown of thorns and, let's see, it was a crown of thorns and it was him on the cross, and it said, while he was on the cross, I was on his mind. And the old house had mold, and, when you're bedridden, you tend to get a little round in places, so it just didn't fit like it used to. And I actually replaced my whole wardrobe because that closet, little did we know, not only did it ruin my lungs, and give me MI on top of COPD and asthma. So it's like why we went in debt for a new house. And when you're facing 60 and you got a 30-year mortgage, I'm like, I think we're just here for a little while, so what does it matter? Okay, I got this in the most humongous size ever. And because I am a believer, not one of them crazy church people, I just believe and pray and keep it simple. It's a big ass shirt, but I didn't want anything. I wanted something different. And that, the blood that was shed, but the roots of all his people, the people who know him, who really know him, and what that was all about. And funny little freaky fact about me is because my Morgellons and my lupus is on my legs, backside of my legs, and the flanks, I run around my house. Okay, I'm not a freak, but I'll buy a shirt in like a 6X, which is way too big for me, and it actually turns into like a little house dress. And then, I might wear some biker shorts under it. I have been known since I live out in the country to go outside in just a t-shirt and drawers, but the t-shirts are so long nobody notices. So I thought this was really cool, and it had a good price. I don't know why I'm looking orange. What the hell? Must be. Oh, I got the window open. And it's soft. It's a heather blue, because black. You can't wear black in the South. Not here. Ever. We don't even wear coats. It's flip-flops. And as for me, I'm a barefoot girl, so I hate shoes. And pants. But if you could, and I would never put that out there for somebody to see, you can Google Morgellons and lupus and diabetic ulcers and just look at all of them and go, dear God, it's scary, so be warned. Or just don't give a shit, because I don't. I just suffer with it. But anyway, that's cool. I'm probably going to wear that, but I'm in one of my favorite nightgowns. Let me cover up that leg. Nobody wants to see that. Okay, so we had another food haul, because sometimes Amazon has things that you can't find in the grocery store. Now, I recently bought one of these in garlic and onion. And I thought that this, and I've never seen these in the store, this is it's kind of like a concentrate to meat, vegetables, yada yada, this, that, and the third. The calories are good. The carbs are even better. So instead of, just reverting to Campbell's soup, which is cream of mushroom, cream of celery, cream of broccoli, cream of chicken we always use. But my husband said, when I showed him what I got, because he likes to cook, I thought this would be good in like some beef and broccoli. It would have to be, I can't eat a lot of meat because of the bone disease that took my teeth. But he said, oh, we fancy. We got that burgundy wine. And don't neither one of us drink wine. Personally, I think it tastes like it's went bad. I've never, ever. And my skank sister-in-law, who is no longer in family, girl, bye. She used to drink Moscato, and I would share a glass with her, but I'm like, this is so wangy. This is like no. So we all Gucci in the house. But these are $6 on Amazon. I've never seen them anywhere. Make sure the date's tight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it doesn't have directions. How much do you put in it? There are no directions. Am I missing it? I'm going to have to go on. You know, what I hate, I don't mind the yeast, the salt, the water, the burgundy wine. Even the sugar, which is safe for me, onion juice. But this, I want to say that xanthan gum, it's in everything. It's even in ice cream. I don't know what the hell that is. Sulfites, it is. It is made by Campbell's Soup. I guess they're like, we're tired of y'all using our soup. But we are going to make some beef and broccoli with this one, I do believe. Maybe get some small beef tips because it's hard for me. We usually, so I can get some beef and protein, we usually use cube steak and just cook it to death and throw broccoli to it. But looking forward to that. Then I got this neat little thing. It looks small, and it is kind of small. But my secretary, and since we got to get up and go in there anyway, and it won't hurt for me to walk a little bit. These feet, I have my machine running, so that's why I'm able to get about. It's triggering the nerves in my back that are dying, and dying nerves really fucking hurts. Sorry for the F-bomb. So let me show you my secretary. My husband actually made this for the old house, and I love it. He's so good at woodwork. The table is a 1930s, 40s student's desk. I've got it turned around. But as you can see, we're still working. There's so much here to do. But all this is just a hot mess. Despite having cubbies and his and her cabinet, I thought, just picture this for a minute, that I could put my Post-it notes here, and that's for the cats. Oh, and by the way, if you have cats, throw that in their catnip. I gave it to my Siamese, and he attacked me. He didn't mean to, bless his heart. And these, I bought it for my husband, but I think I'm going to keep it. But instead of having everything crammed there, and like my little notepads, you could put the tape away, because I'm the kind of person that everything has its place. So like these, yes, we're Amazon whores here. Start putting, this works. I was afraid it was going to be too small. Oh, these are everywhere in my house. Oh, wait. So we can scoot that to the side, and then, Texas Instruments. I don't know if it'll fit in the bottom. No. That's all right. She can go right there. Or better yet, I'm sorry, my camera angle sucks. Okay. And then after I open, that'll go in the drawer. Well, once I open it. So, I'm trying to clean up and organize. And it's very hard because I don't always have good days. But, praise God, because I kept hearing the oddest thing in my sermons. and it was talking about how God's going to deliver you. Well, my arms are not the prettiest, but they're the tissue is damaged, but praise God that I kept hearing, you're going to receive a miracle. And I think a lot of preachers sensationalize that. Gotta have that. I think a lot of preachers sensationalize that. This is still a work in progress. Neither one of us want to fuck with paper, so I say put it in the secretary, we'll get to it later. And yes, that's an antique lamp, and I made that. A iron worker made that. We have a lot of housewarming gifts. But yeah, so that works. And the update on oh, I know you are not laying on top of my linens when there's a cat bed. These cats. So I have been trying my damnedest to work linens, blankets, etc., 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 etc. And then butthole here. I did not say that was fine. And, there's still a lot of work to be done. Here's another custom piece he made me. And oh, how are you, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, never mind. Being silly. And then all my pillows. And look at this monster. I inherited it. I have to flip it because it's growing so much. I inherited it, and it is beautiful. Sadly, we lost the peace lily. I was able to keep it for 2 years. And these custom pieces that my husband made to go at the end of the bar because I can never have enough room. Make sure the alarm ain't on. The peace lily. Girl, that was probably a $40 planner, but it was just too much. So I can move this into the office that I ain't even touched. I got to figure out what to do. But I thought it'd be much easier. Bamboo, anybody can keep bamboo. Just keep it wet. So, okay, back to the haul. Oh, whew. This here is my other car. Whew, I'm about to fall. I know a lot of people see it. And the drink holder, I'm like, are you serious? But you put one arm here. And then that's the brake. Oh, this room is going to be the last to get done, but he wouldn't eat his dinner today. And so you put your hand on the other one, and it helps me walk. But I'm still stubborn. And I refuse to try not to use them. But, oh, excuse me. Ugh. But I'm stubborn, so there's that. And I know the paralysis is coming, so I keep telling myself, if we keep moving, but when I move like that, it makes me incredibly hot. Takes the wind out. Okay, so we saw the Jesus t-shirt. We're up to date on Flavor Ups. I bought him a second one. And oh my God, I didn't know these things. Once again, you can get amazing food prices off Amazon. Okay, my husband's favorite cookies. I probably might have one or two because homemade cookies are so much better than ones. And this takes, I think it says it takes a stick of butter. No, these are easier. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 thing of water. Oh dear God, that's going to be ridiculous to stir. And then you take your little fork. And I used to make them homemade before I got bad off. But these were $1.28 on Amazon. Can't beat that with a stick. And if you saw my earlier haul, you saw some really cheap food. And yeah, $6 was a lot of that, but this is concentrate. So it only takes a little bit. And my husband's very favorite cookie, and good God, these things make 4 dozen. He gonna be eating I don't like them. I got these, which makes about three. Actually, they make 3.5 dozen. I thought they were called Snicker noodles, and I said, "I got your Snicker noodles, honey," and he said, "That's Doodle." I said, "Oh, that used to be my nickname when I was a little girl." Anyway, but this, I might not be messing with this, but an entire stick of butter. No country crock in my house. We from the country. We like our chicken, our watermelon, and our grits, and we are going to use the real butter that somebody churned. We still have the old ways out in the country. Wouldn't trade it for nothing. Fuck LA. Fuck California for that matter. So, number of cookies. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but when I saw the carbs, I thought, it says 22 servings, but somewhere I read that it made, do not eat raw cookie dough. Who doesn't eat raw cookie dough? I guess it's because it's the, wait, there's no egg in this. There is egg in this. You can't eat raw egg in food that's not cooked, but yet, like, one of my friend Kevin, he's known as LA Beast, he chugged a DOS boot of like 8 dozen eggs, and I'm like, bleh. So don't tell me you can't eat cookie dough. I don't, but I have it one time. So these, once again, I think these were $1.58. I'm not sure, but you would be surprised. I mean, you're not going to get steak and chicken and produce and stuff like that, but there's a lot of, a lot of food on Amazon. And if you're Amazon Prime, take advantage of these specials because they're basically giving them away. Excuse me. So, if you compare $1.28 to $1.58, this is about 2 of those. Let's see. I am a label hoe, and an Amazon hoe. 90 calories. Somewhere it said how much. This is going to drive me nuts. Somewhere it said it made 3 dozen. I don't know. I mean, I like cinnamon. Don't get me wrong. But when you're diabetic, you're like, I don't know if it's worth it because, for me to eat today, for me to have 28 carbs, I have to eat it in 3 different increments. And just as this boo-boo got well, another one showed up. And then today, I took a chunk out of my finger. Don't even know how. I'm like, oh my, what the devil. And currently, I'm eating something that looks really gross. But, let's move this. My husband knows that I love this. And I can't eat the chips. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of looks kind of gross on camera. But what he did was he took like a block of the Great Value cheese. Because, nobody wants to pay $12 for a block of Velveeta. Fuck you, Velveeta. So he, and it's all processed. So he took a big one in big old blocks. Then he took real cheese. He took refried beans, cooked it all together, put some Franks, because you gotta have the Franks, and a little bit of hot sauce, and then what else? Beans. Oh, and chicken. So basically, it's supposed to be buffalo chicken dip. If anything, I can dip Ritz crackers in them, but I don't. I just kind of nibble on it. It's good, but boy, had bone disease taking my teeth. I'm going to be mad at that forever. But he's learning how to, trust me, when you lose them by no fault of your own, because if I was like KCJFS and lost my teeth, I would deserve this, but, And I have dentures, but they suck. One day I'll make a funny joke out of them. They might be a prop, and that's about it. But anyway, I done got hot and bothered. That dip's hot too. Anyway, just another silly little Amazon haul. Thank you for watching. If you come by, if not, oh well. Me still journaling the day in the life of a diva. Peace out.